And I'm back again. Seems like I go through these spurts where I do a lot of videos. I wanted to do a special video for this this session here, this little chat. This is a list of some of my favorite patterns, and I'm going to try to mention them all. I'll include photos right here if I have a photo. If not, we'll just discuss the pattern. And I will post links to the patterns. I do use patterns occasionally, just because I don't have all the best ideas. Some people have some great ideas of their own. And I'm happy to support designers, especially as many as there are. I can't keep up with all of them, just like keeping up with everybody else's YouTube videos. There's just a lot to keep up on. So let's start with the first one. This one I have not completed, but I do plan to make it. I'll just show you this one right here. It's called, it's by Knits and Knots, and it's the Rosebud Raglan. And I just think that's so cute, especially on her. She's got the body for it. But I like the stitch. I don't know if you can see the stitch very well. It looks like it might be the lemon peel stitch, but it almost has a twisted look to it. So I tried to start that one night, but I was really tired and I was sitting up in bed. Just at night, I get like, a lot of times I'll get a creativity buzz and want to start a new whip with a yarn I just can't wait to touch. And I'll do a little bit before bed, but I'm usually just too tired to mess with it. So it'll go by the wayside for a little bit, and this one has. But this I want to get done for the fall. Maybe a challenge with my big blanket project I have going. The next pattern that I absolutely adore is the Woodland Gypsy. It's a vest pattern, but you could easily add pockets to it and make it into... and you could add sleeves to it. Just make it into a cardigan if you wanted to. That one is great. I made a vest out of it for my youngest daughter, and she loves it and gets compliments on it all the time. That one is a free pattern. It's on the blog. It's not, I can't remember the Caruso or something like that. It's not one of those blogs where it's ate up with ads. And her blog is pretty clean. Not a lot to navigate and junk to pass through and accidentally click on a link. She just gets straight into the pattern. So I will link that next. And then the next pattern that I love and adore, because it just seems so simple yet elegant, is the Lucy's Diamond Kimono. I added sleeves to that one. And I believe I still have a picture. If I have a picture, I'll put it here, of my youngest daughter in it. I added sleeves to it, made it into a cardigan. I also added some ribbing around the edge. I've shown that in one of my other videos in the past, but I'll show it again here because it's one of my favorite patterns. Lucy's, it may just be Lucy's Kimono, but it's a diamond lace pattern. Let's see, next favorite. I hadn't thought about it a whole lot. Let me pause this. I'm going to think about my patterns I've done before. Hold on. This pattern here is Who Spiked My Granny Ripple, or Granny Spiked My Ripple Blanket. That's what it is. Granny Spiked My Ripple Blanket. And I love this. There are a few video tutorials out there. I believe I used Creative Grandma, something like that. Used her tutorial video on YouTube. So it's an easy 2-row repeat. And as you can see, there's just a little bit of a spike stitch to it. So it adds a little extra oomph to the pattern. Otherwise, it's just a granny ripple and kind of boring. Also makes it a little bit thicker. Love that pattern. I've done it twice. Looking around here at different things I've made. Most of them are in my winter box. So I'll just stop that here. That'll give you a few to look at and ponder on and see if you want to make any of those. The Greeny Ripple blanket was free, and this pattern, I don't know, I think it was $5 or less. I don't like paying big money for patterns. Most times won't pay more than $5 for a pattern. Usually, if I can make it myself, break it down, decode it, that's what I'll do. And I appreciate you tuning in. And please like, subscribe, and join our Facebook. I'm trying to stay on top of the Facebook if you've not joined before. And if you were waiting around for me to accept you into the group, I'm sorry, I didn't know how to find the notifications and how to approve the membership request. And now I know. So I've also changed it in settings to where if you have had a Facebook account for 3 months, you're automatically accepted into the group. The rules are basic. Just be kind and not be abrasive to people. And I'm the moderator of the group, so if I deem something inappropriate, it's gone. If it keeps up, you're gone. So that being said, y'all have a good night, and I will talk to you later. God bless.